Hello, my name is Frank Barbano, and this is my final ePortfolio presentation for Horticulture 120. In this course, we explore different design softwares and how they relate to the landscaping industry. These softwares were both industry-specific and non-industry specific. Industry-specific means that there are specific tools in the software, such as plant placement tools, mulch areas, or lawn areas, in order to create effective landscape designs. Non-industry specific do not include these tools, but can still be used in the landscape industry. In order to compare and contrast the different design softwares we used the same background images as templates. Pictured in the top right is a small garden plan, which is a simpler plan that we started all our software designs with. We then progressed to a master plan, pictured in the bottom right, which is way more complex, and we went into more detail in the design softwares with this image. This course was taught by intuitive adaptation. Intuitive adaptation is the ability to recognize similarities and differences between multiple computer applications. As stated in the previous slide, with each software we used, we started with the same design templates. This made it extremely easy to compare and contrast the similarities and differences between each software. Intuitive adaptation was also effective because we used progressively more complex softwares as the course went on. As we'll see in the future slides, we went from AutoCAD, which is the most simple, to Dynascapes, which is more complex, to Real-Time Landscape Architect, which is the most complex program we used in this course. Here is AutoCAD, which is the simplest program. It is purely an architectural rendering with no labels or pictures. Next, we went to Dynascapes, which is slightly more complex than AutoCAD. This is an industry-specific software with plant labels and plant renderings. However, the renderings are not that detailed and look mostly like drawings. Next, we used Real-Time Landscape Architect. This is way more advanced than any software used up to this point. As you can see from the picture, we can not only create three-dimensional renderings with this software, but every component of the rendering is in much higher detail than any of the previous softwares. Through this course, I've gained knowledge about how to use multiple design softwares, including AutoCAD, Dynascapes, Real-Time Landscape Architect, Real-Time Photo, and SketchUp. These programs will be vital to my future employment in the landscaping industry because I want to start my own company and they allow me to effectively communicate my vision in my head to any of my potential future clients. These softwares are also vital to any future courses I take that require designs. The three most important things I've learned in this course are how to make my visions into a 3D rendering, the aspects of a good design including functionality and plant placement, and how to make renderings one-to-one. Two aspects of this course I can apply to the real world are mostly the same as the important things I've learned. Making sure models are one-to-one is extremely important because as you make a design, you want the design to be easily translated to the real world, with everything being scale. Plant placement is also extremely important in the real world because you want to put the right plant in the right place so it succeeds, fills every functional need, and makes the clients happy. This course was incredibly well taught start to finish, and there is nothing that I still need exclamation on or am confused about. Going into this semester, I was not sure what to expect from this course. As the semester progressed, the objectives of this course became clearer, and I became increasingly coherent and competent at computer design. My favorite application that we used in this course was Real-Time Landscape Architect. As stated earlier, it creates the most realistic renderings. and is very easy to use. In addition to this, it is also industry specific with a gigantic plant library, amenity library, and realistic lighting in the designs. In addition to this, it also allows you to create walkthroughs like what the client would experience walking through their new yard at ground level. As you can see from the picture in the top right, the plant library is very extensive. As you can see from the picture in the middle right, the lighting at night is very realistic. And as you can see from the picture in the bottom right, the amenities are extensive in the library, and I was able to create a full dining room table with a TV and a pergola over it, fully set. In conclusion, I had a great semester in this class. It was extremely well taught, and I would definitely recommend it to other students in landscape contracting.